You know, the real story of Adam and Eve that the churches don't want you to know about, it's not about the fable of a talking snake and an apple tree. It's about consciousness. It's about Adam and Eve being a consciousness split in two as masculine and feminine, as polarities. And the soul wanted to experience itself. In the beginning, there was no shame, there was no judgment, there was no ego. They were formless. They were just light beings. And so the soul wanted to experience contrast. And so the apple represents Eve taking a bite and activating herself and seeing herself and experiencing ego and separation and descending into lower dimensions, so she could experience the illusion and then eventually learn and remember who she was and make that ascent back upwards to become that pure consciousness again and to be united with the divine masculine as one again. And that's what the whole story about. This talking snake is the kundalini. It's the activation. It's the elevating your consciousness from that low frequency separation and fear, overcoming that, choosing love, growing, expanding, experimenting, experiencing, what you like, what you don't like, what works, what doesn't work, until you're done, playing those games. And then you start to, the Kundalini, you activate your light codes inside of you and you remember who you are and you climb back up to become that unity consciousness once again. That's the real game, is for you to remember who you are. Remember that you're consciousness. You're not human. Obviously, we're here. It's about, but they demonize the snake and everything because they wanted to control you. They didn't want you to be free. They didn't want you to be the divine being. They wanted to use your energy for selfish games to keep you stuck so you wouldn't remember and you wouldn't have the power that was yours. They tried to take it from you. And so that's the real story is it's about remembering that you are consciousness and that you are a light being and that you're more than this body or whatever. It was spirit coming into form and consciousness becoming flesh. But then it's overcoming that and rising back up to become pure consciousness again. And we can do that. And that's what the journey is all about.